I welcome everyone to this special webinar on Elevate Your Career with Skill Training and Networking Master Program. So I've already shared my screen with you, and today I'm going to talk about how you can build your career, mainly say networking and also in other aspects. So I'm the senior network analyst at the Indian Cybersecurity Solution. Again, welcoming you all to this special webinar. So let me show you my content. So let's discuss the career prospect in the networking and mainly in terms of Cisco networking. See, there are many fields. There are, say, OS level. There are, say, the cybersecurity, the cloud. So many aspects are there. But for now, I'm going to talk about especially about the networking field and what are the prospects you have in the Cisco networking. So is there a growing demand for networking skills now? In 2024, do you have this demand for networking? Yes, definitely. Because we see that now we see a growth of cybersecurity, growth of cloud. Definitely, everything goes hand in hand. So it means that everything is connected. Everything is equally important. We cannot say that anything is more important. No, everything is equal because networking skills are becoming increasing crucial. The demand is always increasing because as you can see from our home office to a enterprise network, everything, everywhere you go to a bank, you go to any ATM, you go to any office, you will find a network. Maybe a wired network, maybe a wireless network. As you can see the picture of a Wi-Fi access point there, a Wi-Fi router, and the laptop is connected to the Wi-Fi router. So from your home, that we say small office, home office, so whole network, to a big enterprise, you are having network everywhere. So as your demand for cloud technologies, as your demand for cybersecurity and networking grow, these Cisco networking skills and any networking skills, not only Cisco, it definitely grows because first you will have to set up a network in any organization. First is your network, and then is your other things. Say I am going to say build a web server, for instance. Now, to build a web server, to host a website there, can I do it without internet or let's say any other public WAN connection? I cannot do that. I have to go to ISP. I have to purchase one public IP, and that is it. That is a WAN connection. So the WAN connection is definitely your network. So network is first, and then you can do anything. But definitely, everything has equal importance. But yes, networking definitely should be there because without that, you cannot share any data. You cannot transfer any data. Now, definitely, demand in networking is increasing in case of specialization. Now, I've already told you that various specializations within the networking field are opening up, like all this network automation, network security, cloud networking, everything is there. Now, gone are the days where you will only have the CLI skills. No, if you only know the CLI skills nowadays, it would be not enough because you have to know a bit of network security. Like network security is a bit different from the cyber security, means firewall. Mainly, it means the firewall or the packet filtering methods or technologies. Like you have Cisco firewall, you have Palo Alto firewall. Palo Alto is in very high demand. You have Sophos firewall, you have Netgear firewall, you have Checkpoint firewalls. They all have the other certifications. So this offers a diverse career path in the broader theme of network, because everywhere you go, you find that these technologies, they combine with the network. And the automation, definitely, yes, network automation is the future. You have to build scripts to actually build the networks, not only the CLI skill. And the booming job market is there, definitely for cloud security automation. You go anywhere in any job site, say starting from LinkedIn to any other job site, you just search and you'll find a wide range of jobs in this automation, network security, cloud networking, and also definitely in the enterprise networking. I'm not saying that if you know the router switches configuration, the traditional CLI mode, definitely there is no such opening or they're closing. No, that's definitely a stable field. That may not be a very big booming field because that is a traditional one. If you're having the CLI skills, definitely it will stay. At least I think it will stay for another 20 years or so. So definitely if you know the CLI skills, say for example, if you know how to configure say OSPF or BGP, now definitely that will help you another for another 20 years. But definitely you should know how to automate, how to make scripts for configuring say OSPF or BGP, all these things. But definitely the CLI will stay. Now it is an evolving landscape. Evolving means it is changing. Not changing means it is transforming. With the new technologies like network as a service and software defined networking, SDN, they are creating fresh opportunities. Like you can see that automation is coming and it has become one of the major leaders in the Cisco networking. You go to any Cisco website, you will find that SD-WAN, software defined wide area network, is in very high demand. Yes, the traditional routing switching, there are many things, security, data center level things, wireless, everything is combined in the Cisco, say in CCNA, or you are having separate branches in case of CCNP level or higher. But the biggest player in today's Cisco networking is definitely automation, and that is SD-WAN. And you can see the Cisco DNS Center, that is a low level controller in case of the underlay network. And here you have the intent based networking, means you are showing your intent, your eagerness to configure something, maybe a router, maybe a switch, maybe a wireless LAN controller, and you have different policies, you have different automation tools, you have different analytics to actually analyze your network health. So everything is built within a controller, within a central system that is known as the DNS center. And that is a you can say a low level controller that actually is used to control or push the scripts to your devices. And also you have APIC-EM. APIC-EM is the overlay controller that is used in the SD-WAN. And with that knowledge, now we'll discuss the future of the networking in terms of CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate, and that is the stepping stone to more advanced Cisco certifications. As you can see, that CCNA is now 200301, that is a paper code. And it is an essential knowledge or foundation level knowledge you should have, because without this, you cannot go to the professional level or to the CCI level. So that is very important for your basic networking and basic Cisco skills. And CCNP is the higher level in case of routing, switching, enterprise, security, data center, wireless. So there are different areas it offers. Routing switching is like your how to configure Cisco router and switches. Like we call it enterprise. So in CCNA we have everything combined. We have every skills combined now. But in CCNP you have different streams now. Previously also we had that, and still we have that security. Let's say security, you have the firewalls, the IPsec, the VPNs, and the wireless. Wireless still is a very high demand for wireless, CCNP wireless, CCIE wireless, and also Cisco has a separate stream like CWNA, CWNP. These are also there. So, and data center, yes, the cloud data center has emerged, Google data center, like a data center network with the Nexus switches. So Nexus switches are different than the traditional layer 2 and layer 3 switches, and also the ASR, ISR routers. So these are in very high demand. So if you want to learn CCNP, then don't only just learn the CCNP Enterprise. That is the first step. Don't stop there, but I recommend you to go further. Either you can switch to the service provider or data center. If you like the routing switching, that part, because service provider is more like the BGP protocol, the ISIS protocols that is there already in the enterprise to some extent, and that is bigger in that CCI or CCNP specialized level. But if you want to switch to security, then go for CCNP security or CCI security. That is a very high demanding job nowadays, because security everywhere is definitely high demanding nowadays. And also you can go for wireless. Previously, the most important part was voice, that we have now as CCNP or CCI collaboration. That is a VoIP protocol, voice over internet protocol. But nowadays, I would not say that that is not a good choice. Definitely a good choice, but it is not maybe a booming market there for voice because of this Skype, this Zoom, these online platforms. So those Cisco's voice devices, maybe they do not have that same demand that was there in 10 years back. But still, definitely, I can show you in the LinkedIn and any other job site. You can also search that there are a lot of jobs in the voice still. And these are the tracks that I've already discussed with you. Enterprise service provider is like the ISP, the service provider, how they function. Data center is like cloud data centers, Google data centers, huge amount of data they store. Security is like firewall. Collaboration is voice. And yes, there is a new way of that CCNP learning, that is CCNP cyber ops. That is the CCNP cyber security. Many ask me that if Cisco offers something on cyber security. Yes, definitely, because it is also a very good, very important stream. So I've already told you that this networking and cyber security is interrelated. So they have started cyber ops. Even in CCNA level also you have the cyber ops. And CCNA and CCNP DevNet. So DevNet is like networking and the CLI and automation both combined. They have two things. They have DevOps for the development level and DevNet. Both have the programming concept like Python programs, like in automation. So if you want to learn about the automation, you'll only learn about mostly the theory parts, maybe one or two practicals in CCNA. And CCNP, yes, you will learn automation to some extent with GNSC or even G. But if you want to learn in depth, then go for DevNet. That is the certification that is specially developed for this automation, this Python level skills. So definitely they are of great demand. So everything is in demand. Every networking skill. You just tell me about the CCNA. Any chapter, you just say about the routing, the switching, the VLANs, even they have wireless, the QoS, quality of service, everything is in high demand, and CCNP have the specialization, more high demand. So the scope of networking, as you can see, is definitely increasing. And your CCIE, that is a Cisco Certified Internet Network Expert, that is integrated, means it is a routing switching, and CCI Security version 6 means it is a CCI Security. They are almost equal. And you can see the red graph, that is for CCI Enterprise, that is you can say the routing switching mainly. It can, in 10 years of time, you can have a starting package of say 40 lakhs per annum. And also the CCI Security version 6, maybe 45, means 40, 45, almost equal. It's a bit higher, maybe because it's security, but still it is a new technology, but still the enterprise is definitely competing with this CCI security. Means that still the CCI routing switching that we say has a very high value. Because many people say that in networking, now we do not have any such demand for the traditional networking, that is the CLI level skills, but that is not true. That is definitely not true. You go to any survey, anywhere, you see that the CLI level skills are still in high demand. Because just understand one thing, that yes, you have to first know the CLI. Even now, if you want to do troubleshooting, if say for example some say broadcast issues are happening, you cannot just depend on the simulators or controllers. You have to do the debug commands. You have to run the debug commands, and that will run only via CLI, not via GUI. So the CLI will stay at least for 20 years and even more. So definitely, if you know the CLI, yes, definitely that's a stable thing. Definitely you get a very high package, but yes, it is definitely important for you to shift towards a bit to automation. At least you should know how to interpret and use the Python codes, the basic things. And the network engineer salary is up to 7 lakhs, and UK is higher. So you will get many high packages, that is like CCNP even higher. You can say in the screen you are seeing that is actually giving a very high package, 450,000 rupees, and is in the India, and in the UK that is huge amount of 50,000 or 25,000 pounds they're paying you. So per hour means in the CCN or CCNP, if you consider the boot camps there or the trainings there or even the networks there, they pay you hourly. And India also, you will get a huge package, but it may be per annum. But in the UK or in US, in other markets, in abroad, you'll get more, and that is natural. And ICIS has presence as a global security, network security and training provider. Networking provider, we provide many things, many courses on networking, including CCNA, CCNP, and all the cybersecurity courses, including penetration testing, physical hacking, and VAPT, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, all these things. But what are the things that makes us unique from other training providers? Why is Indian cybersecurity solution is regarded as the best, the global cybersecurity and networking training provider? That is because of the comprehensive range of services that we offer about all the networking that is up to the mark, up to the syllabus. So we do not say modify any syllabus. That is the same syllabus that is in the global. If you say CCNA, CCNP, or any security, cloud, everything, and also our VAPD, the analysis, the malware analysis, everything that we do, that is definitely there's a top-notch services that we offer. So this one-stop shop approach can be convenient for organizations seeking a comprehensive security solution. So this is of a very high quality training. And that is a unique thing. And that definitely separates us from other organizations, some other institutes. They modify the syllabuses or the syllabus is not up to the mark. But ours is totally the global one and the global training that we offer. And the ICIS recognizes that every organization has unique security, and according to that specific needs and budgets, we cater the solutions. So definitely that is fit for our solution is fit for every organization, we can say. And also a reasonable competitive pricing we offer. So that is also a very advantage, you can say a great advantage for us, that compared to some international players, ICIS offers competitive pricing for a service. And like say we give VAPT service, we give say training services. So for every service, we offer a fair range of services and fair pricing. So this is about the, you can say, the career prospecting networking that I have discussed with you so far, and why this is important for you to build a career in your networking. And one more thing I can show you, that I can go to any sales LinkedIn, and I was searching for this network engineer, or you can say Cisco TAC engineer, or you can say you can just search for anything, CCNA, CCNP, CCI, anything there, and you'll see that there are a lot of opportunities just from this CCNP, not only CCNP, but in any other, say Cisco networking, it is in Bangalore or something. So everywhere you see that they require some skills like this Cisco switches, access points, firewalls that I was telling you. And both the Cisco core and distribution and access switches means the layer 2 switches, layer 3 switches, and also core switches like the layer 3 or the multi-layer switches they offer. So you just go through these requirements and you'll see a lot yourself. And I was, yes, talking about this SD-WAN. So if you are aware of this SD-WAN, so you will find this Nexus switches. Nexus switches have a different type of software installed. So just be familiar with that. And they are having 9K, 7K, 3K Nexus switches, Juniper routers, and yes, apart from Cisco, definitely Juniper also has a big market. So Juniper also has the JNCI and JNCIP, the professional level certifications compared to the CCN and CCN. So definitely as much as you can learn, that is the advantage. Means do not actually concentrate only on CCNA or anything one, but you go beyond that. You just inquire about the Juniper certifications. You will go to their sites, the Juniper certification, and they offer a lot of free training resources there. So you can learn a lot there for free. And also the Cisco ASA, Palo Alto, these are the firewalls that I have already told you. This is the firewall technology that you should definitely be familiar with. So these things you should be considering. And the professional certificate, just see what they want. They want CCNA, routing switching. Yes, it is now enterprise, but it is based on the routing switching. And CCNP routing switching is good to have. So basically, the preferred is CCNA and CCNP. And if you have higher, definitely that is good for you. If you have CCI, because nowadays CCI is the highest level of certification that Cisco offers. Nowadays they do not have the CCAR, Cisco Certified Architect. There are very few architects in the world, 10 to 15 maximum. So it's actually a very high level. They actually they conduct an applications. They you have to submit the applications for CCAR. They conduct interviews, and then they will select you to actually appear for the CCAR. So that is also a very high price exam. So say more than $1,000, I think. So definitely nowadays they do not offer that. They have the CCI, that is the highest level. So if you can achieve that, that will be a big milestone for you in your career. And also, I was telling you like this AI, GRP, OSPF, these enterprise protocols, BGP, border gateway protocol, or ISIS, intermediate system to intermediate system protocols that is used in the ISP level, and also the VPN tunneling protocol, IPsec, this version IKEs, MPLS technology, this everything, and some NetFlow, SNMP, TACAX server, TACAX authentication, AAA server. These skills should be there in you. So you should acquire these skills because these skills are required by the company. So many ask me, what are the skills that you know? And strong knowledge of network protocols or TCP/IP and routing. Now, this TCP/IP, most people they just overlook. They think that TCP/IP is nothing. It is only like the protocols that you have, like the FTP, TFTP, SMTP, these things, and TCP/IP. But no, you have to go beyond that, and you have to actually know the data flow, that is the OSI model, the header parts, everything. And you, if you can capture the data in the Wireshark, and if you can know the header parts, that would be the best. Because company in any organization, try to understand in your career, you have to be a network analyst and you have to say capture a data frame and you have to analyze that where the broadcast is happening in your switchboard. So for that you need CLI skills. Also you need to that have that packet capturing abilities. So you just search for every networking, and you just see that maybe it's a network engineer, maybe a TAC engineer. TAC engineer means that you actually work for Cisco, but you go to any other companies and troubleshoot for them. So this is a TAC engineer. So you'll find Cisco, this ACI, all these things, this controller level, this SD-WAN, this very high demand. But first, you have to know the CCNA, CCNP enterprise, and BGP. These protocols, they have to be very strong. And also the programming level, mainly the Python and the JSON. After that, you can go for this ACI or these things. So you just search, see, this is CCNP, will find that definitely there is definitely great opportunity in case of networking skill, and you can find many jobs in India and also abroad in case of this say Cisco networking and any other networking, especially the Cisco, because Cisco is the world leader in networking, wireless. So you will find many opportunities there. Even voice also you can find, but voice is a bit lower, you can say. But the routing and switching definitely is still one of the biggest players in the Cisco networking. And networking, in terms of networking, Cisco is the last word, you can say. So definitely you should go for these certifications, CCNA, CCNP there, and you should go for global. First, you have to learn the certification level knowledge, and for that, ISIS offers a wide range of courses that I've already shown you. And definitely, you should acquire this knowledge to build your career and to give your career a strong foundation. And definitely, it is a very high paying career. So I have discussed many things of networking as your career in 2024, and it is still a very high-paying job, and everything is important for your career, but networking also is equally important, and it is equally relevant even in today's market. So I hope that you have got a clear understanding from this webinar that what is needed to build a strong career foundation in networking. And you have learned a lot about the various scopes of the networking and what are the certifications that you need to do to build networking. What are the scopes? What are the salary scope of the networking? So everything and anything I have discussed with you in this webinar. So that is it for now about the webinar on your career skills, and some new topic again maybe in future. So that is it for today. Bye for now.